But the girls, how you doing? Let's do another pick a card. And today is gonna be what did they feel when they met you? Also, I'm using a different deck, and that is a Rider Tarot. You probably heard about that one from Arthur Edward Waite. So at the end of the day, yeah, that's the one. So it doesn't make a difference. We're gonna do two piles. We're gonna develop. I'm gonna stick to that tarot for today just to have a view. Okay, so let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Pile number 1. What did they feel when they met you? Temperance, the Magician, and we have the Fourth of Cups. Very interesting indeed. Look at those cards. They're very joyful. A lot of colors. So what did they feel when they met you? Well, they felt that you were meant to be. There was an idea like the universe wants us together, and why not? But they also felt that they needed to approach you gently, softly, piano piano, one day at a time, right? They may have also realized that we manifest each other. No need wearing a mask. We actually are meant to be together. We're supposed to share something very special here, okay? So they felt that that was a natural progression from the universe point of view, but they may have been meeting you when they were still concentrating on someone else, or maybe there was a distraction on some form, and they didn't really want to appreciate you as an Ace of Cups. If you look at it, this is the Ace of Cups. They probably didn't realize that you were completely a love at first sight, for example. They may have felt there was something there, but maybe as well they were maybe a bit depressed as well for whatever reason. So altogether, they may have felt, yes, it's a good idea, but am I ready for that? Okay, so questioning themselves. So let's have more information. But the first impression was absolutely superb, right? So now we have the Five of Cups. So the idea, like, yeah, I feel like I missed the boat the first time around, and I want to reconcile because we have those two cups still standing here, right? But yes, an idea of like, maybe I missed the first round in some ways. I want to reconnect with you, maybe step by step test the water, make sure that you still feel a connection. I'm not quite sure. Maybe now in a better state of mind. I was maybe a bit low, a little bit down when I met you first, or simply not available. And I want to manifest you because there is something here I need to share. Okay, so the lovers, yeah, you may feel like it was not just about sex, it was also a soulmate connection. There is something very pure here, something that is engaging your heart, both of you, and that's probably what they felt when they met you. And then we have the what? We have the eight. The Eight of Cups. There's a lot of cups here. You see what I mean? So they felt that maybe they had to leave somebody behind, or a mindset, a negative mind, a depressed mind. They had to drop something with an idea of introspection here, of course, in order to liberate themselves, to free themselves from the weight of maybe responsibility or being with someone else. I need to clear something. Something is keeping me stuck, and I need to free myself because we're meant to be together. You probably had a third party indeed. The third party can be as well a family member, it can be work, it can be all kind of thing. It doesn't have to be, another partner. But there is an idea of a blockage that needed to be clear in order for you guys to really be together. Absolutely. So Page of Wands, yeah, they probably didn't tell you the full truth at first. Maybe that's why they felt when they first met you. They didn't want to miss the opportunity, but at the same time, they didn't know how to maneuver around you. They may have forgotten some things, but at the same time, they were feeling so connected to you. They didn't know how to tell you. Okay, it's not an excuse, but you know what I mean. So what did they feel when they met you? They felt a certain knowing. We meant to be together. We just have to learn how to navigate around it. Maybe they were not totally available or maybe mentally connected, but they want to manifest you, and maybe as well they want to re-manifest you at the end of the day. There is an idea of a reconciliation. So very interesting part. So let's go for part number 2. What did they feel when they met you? King of Wands, the Emperor, Ace of Pentacles. Well, they met you and they were like, woof, the shock, right? They were normally kind of hanging around, I'm cool, it's kind of like knowing everyone knows them, but nobody really knows their heart, right? So they normally like this, a bit on the surface. It's a nice protection for the heart. But they may have also realized that the timing was not maybe totally right at the time. And now they're thinking, yes, it's totally correct now. And I want to make an offer to you. Because when I first met you, I was maybe a little bit still having those need to feel recognized and feel seen and be a bit, me kind of things. But now I grew up and I grew out of that mentality and I'm an emperor. So I want to actually open my heart to you and move towards you. Or they felt like, I don't want this person when you first tell them, it's too superficial, so me, not interested. Unless they come back like this with an open heart and taking action towards me, then I'm not going to move, right? But you probably felt, both of you, that the timing was not totally correct. And now they're coming together. Okay, so everything is going together. So let's have more information. Yeah, well, you have the Nine of Cups, wish granted. You see what I mean? Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles. They were slow maybe to appreciate the impact that you had in their life. And what they felt was like, yes, but it's too early. I need to do all the things before I reconnect with you. That's going a bit too fast. I prefer piano. No. That means I have to completely transform my identity and be myself. Okay, so we have strengths here. The emotion was very powerful. You are very strong. They connect with you, loving already that power that you had, but not being sure that they actually were able to maintain the conversation. So maybe they were like, woof, this is a big thing. When I'm ready, when I grow up, I will go back to you. I will come back to you. Right now, oh boy, you know what I mean? Right, okay, so yeah, they were running from the truth. They're running from the emotion. They were not ready because they thought they found at the time a solution. I'm going to be superficial. I'm going to know everyone, but nobody will know me. And in that sense, I will never get hurt because I'm not engaging the heart. They were running away from their own truth. But in front of the strengths of you, wow, they couldn't really disregard that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay. Right, okay, Wheel of Fortune, yes. So we have an acceleration. So maybe they recognize you, but at the time, things was still blocking. But now good luck is on your side. So now we have chapter number 2 maybe now, right? Yeah, they thought that you were out of their league. Of course, your strength was very, this is again, 8 of Swords. Same thing. Limitation of their own mind. They stick to what they know when they actually go to the top of the range. Because they make that decision, I'm going to be fluffy, party a lot maybe, yeah, absolutely, but that could bring you guys to engagement as well. So that's what I'm saying. They've been surrounded by people like that kind of stuff, very superficial like this. It's cool for a certain amount of time, and then after a while, particularly when you find yourself in front of that person, you can't fluff around forever. Okay, one more. Yeah, is they're nervous because they know they're gonna have to open their heart, and they're very scared. They can't sleep at night. The world, here we go, they think the world of you. And also with the Wheel of Fortune, where is it, this one, we have this idea of cycle, also movement in the sense of traveling as well. They think the world of you, they put you up there, but at the same time they're checking you on social media, blah 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 blah. Time to open the heart, people. On this note, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.